Hi guys, in today's video I'll review a high quality but budget waders from Bassdash. I'm pretty certain you will be impressed. They do have very high quality finish, materials are great, and really they do perform very well, and they are very comfortable too. So let's start from the top. The straps are made out of stretchy material. I would say they are about 4 to 5 centimeters wide. Then the buckles are of a very high quality. There are D-loops, good size and very strong D-loops, and also one extra feature, basically buckles are kind of mixed, so you can't cross, the straps themselves, so you can only go one way, which is, extra feature, and it's pretty cool. Then at the end it has a D-loop as well for your accessories, for example, a landing net. We got a little pocket inside with a zipper. Where it is and how it's positioned, it's waterproof. Then we got a bungee, just to make the waders tight around your, or my in this case, chest. Then we got a kangaroo type pocket here, and one pocket with a waterproof zipper, but I will come to that a little bit later. And that will be the only gripe I have with these waders. Then we got a Velcro patch here, for your accessories. Fly anglers usually use, these kinds of assemblies where they have, like a foam bits with a Velcro, and they would just swap by attaching it onto this hook and loop or Velcro patch, Then we got a belt. Again, belt probably will be, I would say, 7 centimeters wide, and belt itself has 2 loops, for your accessories as well. Very cool. And when it comes to the material itself, I would class it as a medium thickness. It's definitely not ultra light or light, but it's not heavy as well. And as a result, these waders are very comfortable to wear. As you can see, I can lift out my legs, super comfy, and also they are very comfortable when it comes to putting them on and taking them off as well. I like it. And as you can see, I have lighter top section when it comes to the material, and then darker kind of lower section. It's practical because lower section will get muddy the most by far. And as you saw in this case, I have waders with boots, but you can get the same exact configuration or the same waders with a neoprene stocking feet as well. It's your choice. And as I say, booties are super kind of soft, and they're very comfortable as well. And they do have, I would say, medium grip as well, but you can always have those, extra spikes, that people use on snowshoes. So these would work great on these waders if you need them. But again, our grip is pretty good. I am impressed, even though I did not put any spikes in my soles. And when it comes to the finish, as in, seams, taping, and so on, it's really excellent. And all the areas, kind of stressful areas where, there will be some, pull and stuff, are kind of reinforced with extra stitching, and stitching is really top notch. I did not see any loose threads, nothing like that. And when it comes to the quality of the seams inside, they are excellent as well. And those waders, it hasn't leaked a drop so far, and I used them for a couple of months more or less, and maybe 20 to 30 times, in short sessions. So yeah, very comfortable, very well breathable too. I'm well impressed with that. When it comes to negative, there is only one really, and it's kind of design overlook, I would say. Basically, this pocket has very high quality kind of waterproof or water repellent zipper, but then it does not have the liner from this side, and since it has kind of fleece lined pocket to warm the hands, means when the water will get into this pocket, it will get into this one that has waterproof zipper. It just kind of logics, I would say, you would expect that the pocket that has waterproof zipper would be waterproof to some degree, but this one is not at all, since if you would get some water like to this level, I don't know, like 10 centimeters below the zipper itself, the water would get into this pocket. So yeah, that's a logic, but as long as you know it, you'll be fine. And this pocket, you see, is waterproof by design. It is attached right at the top, and the zipper is, as you flip it, kind of next to the wall of the waders themselves. So items can get wet only then in this pocket if you will get the waders fully, you know, submerged into the water or full of water. Let's put it this way. So yeah, well impressed, and in my opinion, you know, it's a great product for not a lot really. When it comes to, you know, when you compare the quality and what you are getting, it's ridiculous. And I'm a big fan of Bassdash products. I'm still to be disappointed by any of their products, and I used hats, rucksacks, sun hoodies, everything is just top notch. And as I say, these waders are super comfortable. I mean, I can lift my leg, you know, quite a bit, or like one or another. Like, not every pair of waders will be as comfortable as those, you know, and when it comes to kind of squatting, it's very easy and very comfortable, you know. These waders, they do not restrict me, like, almost at all, maybe a little bit, but compared to other pairs of waders I had, and I had, you know, a few pairs or a fair share of waders that I, you know, used over the time, and yeah, these ones, I would say, will be the most comfortable pair I had, so it should say a lot. And also when it comes to, you know, to the feet, since I got a boot feet here, I will do a separate video why I decided to go with a boot feet, but I will say this, stocking feet or just like neoprene sock waders, yes, they are comfortable, you can choose your shoes, but there are two big negatives. One, you are paying extra or almost double for a decent quality wading shoes. Here you are getting them for free actually when you look at the price. And two, stocking feet waders, they are just like a socks, they will give up, like, depending which ones you will get and how often you will use them. I had a few pairs of waders now where, I mean, waders themselves kind of top part, yes, I got them punctured, but it's very easy to fix. But when you get kind of neoprene, especially kind of heel worn out, where the neoprene kind of disappears after, let's say, a couple of years of intensive usage, that's more or less it. You have to replace wall feet, which is very expensive, and quite often it makes more sense than just to get a new pair of waders. But if you have, you know, a good quality boots, it's not only that it's way easier to put them on, but also they do last longer, and you are saving like half a price. You're not paying for the boots. But yeah, that's thinking behind the idea, me choosing boots instead of stocking feet. And so far, very impressed with my decision. Alright, I think I have covered everything, but I will add one extra thing. As I mentioned, these waders are excellent in my opinion, and if you want to check them out, if you need a pair of good quality but not expensive waders, I will leave links below in the description. As I say, check them out. But that's it. Over and out.